It's time for another Film Room, and on this week's episode, we're going to take a look at Colorado State Trey McBride. Trey McBride is one of the tight ends vying for and has the potential to be the first tight end taken in that 2022 NFL draft. So if you're not familiar with what I do with these, is I'm going to take clips from this case from the Colorado State versus Utah game and to highlight and to showcase the type of prospect that Trey McBride is, and what, if your team drafts him in the 2022 NFL draft, what you might be getting as a prospect. So let's not waste any more time. Let's get into the tape. Now, the first thing that I want to highlight is the McBride's ability to adjust and be a receiver. And on this play, he's going to be lined up down here, kind of like a detached a little bit of the normal inline tight end. And he's going to run basically a flat route out to the outside. And this ball is going to be off target. It's going to be behind him. He's going to be able to just nice spin back, make that catch, and get upfield. And what I like about this clip is it just shows his athleticism, his agility, to be able to just, as he's running one direction outside, just be able to spin back nice and easy, make a nice good hands catch, and then end up getting the first down here, all because of that athleticism. Now, the next clip that I want to show you, McBride's not targeted on this play. He probably should have been, but he wasn't. And it just showcases his route running and it more or less his speed and quickness out in his routes. And so he's going to be lined up down here as an inline tight end at the bottom of the screen. And at the snap of the ball, McBride's going to be able to get out to his route and then accelerate to the open area. So he kind of was targeted. If the ball was kind of thrown out here, probably would have had a nice gain, but he wasn't. But like I said, it just shows his smoothness in his running. He's able to get a nice release off the line, get into the backfield, and then get to an open area to be in the potential to get to make plays down the field. Now, in today's NFL, what you see a lot of teams doing is they like to take their tight end, especially if they have a good tight end, and line them up on a 3-by-1 set. So you got your three receivers down here at the bottom of the screen, and now you have Trey McBride singled up at the top of the screen against a cornerback, and they're looking for that mismatch. They're saying, okay, if you're going to put a cornerback out there, we're going to run a route where our tight end's going to body you up and take advantage of his size. If you're going to put a linebacker up there, we're going to use the speed to beat you and kind of just isolate and get a mismatch. And Colorado State used Trey McBride in that, and he's just going to run a simple slant route here where he's going to get inside, get the catch, and get the first down. As we break this down, it's not the most dynamic route, but he's able to just make a quick move to get inside leverage, and then when he's got that inside leverage, all he has to do is just make a simple cut inside and then be of that big target that defender's pinned on his backside, that this defender, this cornerback, had no chance against Trey McBride, and all because of his route running ability. He was able to utilize his size, utilize his quickness, get that inside leverage, and then end up getting a first down here on third down. This is 3rd and 7, and he was able to get that first down for the Rams. We see that again here on this clip. Same thing. It was more of a zoomed in look. McBride's on the left side this time, still an ISO route. And what I like about this one is it just shows his route running ability. He's pushing the defender deep. The defender's in a bail, so he's going to push him deep and then just make a nice cut inside to get that position and make that catch. And he's just, he just understands. Like I said, he's not the most dynamic route runner. He's not going to make sharp in and out cuts, explode out of his breaks, but he knows how to use the tools that he has. He knows how to use his size, and he's able to use that to create leverage and get to open areas to make catches. Now, as you can see from those previous clips, Trey McBride has good hands. He catches the ball, firmly, soft hands. He can go adjust to it and be that weapon. And we see that here in this play again, and it just shows once again his ability to catch outside of his frame and just his soft hands. And McBride's going to be lined up down here at the bottom, kind of once again in that detached inline spot. That's where he mainly plays, is inline or just step back. We do see him in the lined up in those ISO sets, but he's going to run kind of a bootleg type look where he crosses the formation. And what I like about this clip is as he's going, this ball is once again off target, and he's able to just reach out with one hand and snag it in for the catch. And it's just one of those things. It's a quick reaction. It's the soft hands that he's able to just go out there, stick his paw out there, catch the ball, reel it in, and still make the catch to get some yards, all because of his soft hands. Now, for as good as those clips that I showed you before with his ability to be a weapon in the passing game, probably Trey McBride's best strength is his run blocking. And that's what's going to be on display here. Once again, Trey McBride lined up in line, and he's going to engage with this defender and just drive him to the ground. He just locks his hands in. The defender tries to turn to try and get by him, spin move, whatever he was trying to do. McBride just grabbed a hold of him and buried him into the ground. On this clip right here, we have McBride once again lined up a little detached from the inline spot, and he's going to take on a block here, and this defender is coming hard, and McBride's able to engage with him, anchor in, but then push him back. That allows that running back to get the first down. He engages with them and then drives those legs. Look at those legs keep churning, and push him and move him off of his spot past the line of scrimmage so that running back can get the first down here. Another example of Trey McBride in his run blocking. Once again, he's lined up right here, and he's able to engage. I know it was kind of off of a little double team, but then he's once again able to just push that guy down the line, let his running back get by, and it's just able that leverage that he plays with, the hands to lock onto the defender, and then just that leg drive to be able to push him down the line and open up a running lane for his running back. And then this final clip, once again, just shows his run blocking ability. McBride's going to be down at the bottom of the screen in line. He's going to be able to engage with this edge defender. And then what I love right here is he's able to then get his hips around, push him back, then get his hips around to seal him off and give a nice little cutback lane for this running back to get through. And he's able to just do that with that strength, that upper body strength, and then just getting those hips around. I don't like how his feet stopped moving, but he was still able to engage, lock down that defender, and seal him off to create that running lane. So as you can see, there's a lot to like about Trey McBride, both as a blocker and as a weapon in the passing game. Now, I don't think he's going to be confused with Darren Waller or Kyle Pitts or some of these dynamic pass-catching tight ends, but I think he's the best tight end in this 2022 NFL draft class. He's a do-it-all type of guy. We saw how physical he is at the point of attack. We saw how he can be quick at the top of the stem in in running routes. Good hands. I don't think he's going to be a first-round pick, but I think a team looking to in the second round for a potential starter at tight end is going to be very intrigued and go for Trey McBride. I think a team like the Tennessee Titans would love to get McBride on their team. They're a run-first team with Derrick Henry, and getting a tight end like McBride on the edge who can also be a dump-off and a secondary target for Ryan Tannehill would be a big get for them. And I think a lot of teams would like him. I just think that's a team that's been kind of linked to him and would be a great fit. So, like I said, he's got a lot of that you want. He's got good size at 6'4", 246 pounds. He's not going to be a burner running in his 40-yard dash time or anything, but he shows enough quickness. He shows and he understands how to use his size, and I think he's going to be a guy that is going to be a good starter in the NFL for years to come. All right, if you like what you saw here, Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Not only hit the subscribe button, but hit the bell for notifications so you can get all my latest videos. While you're out there, make sure you're following me on social media, draft_Brian. It doesn't matter what social media it is. It could be Twitter, it could be Instagram, it could be Facebook, it could be TikTok, whatever it may be. Draft_Brian is where you'll find me. Thanks for watching, and until next time.